All right. And I want to share the book with you, which I use in this class. Okay, can you see the book?
Yes, Bante, we see it.
Very good. And so last time we recite the episode, the homage to the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha, but we can go through it again, right? So I see new faces. So is that okay? Yes, okay. And chanting also very important for us to learn because it's also helpful us to generate wholesome thought and understand the Dhamma and come wholesome thought as well. And also you can concentrate your mind on the chanting and also the meaning. And this chanting, Buddha advises us to not singing, but chant. So we are not allowed to singing as monastic, but we are allowed to chant. Okay, so that's, and also you are learning how to pronounce Pali as well. This class also related to Pali class. So this way is very helpful for each and everyone to understanding this Buddhist tradition. This comes since Buddha's time, chanting. You know? So please encourage yourself to learn more and more chanting and memorize some Dhamma. Like then whenever you like normally in traditional Buddhist country, we chanting in the morning and the evening and also daytime. So three times a day we chant Buddha's noble qualities, Dhamma's noble quality, Sangha's noble quality, and some suttas. So they are very helpful to keep practicing and encouraging ourselves, and also it helpful to generate wholesome thought in our mind and eradicate defilements like lobha, desha, moha, greediness, and ignorance, and craving, desire. So that's very important for everyone. So keep practice and first, okay, let's go. You have any question?
Bante, yes.
I cannot hear.
Yes. Better now, can you hear, Bante?
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, so maybe can you explain the exact difference between singing and chanting? Maybe that's could be helpful.
Mm-hmm. You know, then when we sing, normally in Eastern countries like Asia, they use 8 vowels. You know that? Sa, ri, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, like that. Mm-hmm. So in they using 8 vowels to chant. No, I mean the singing. Mm-hmm. But in Pali chanting, we use only 5 vowels. Like we limited. If you increase more like, you know, more like rhythm, like a singing, that means we attach it that sounds, and it also craving, like a desire is not good. So Buddha gave us a limit in Vinaya, exactly gave us to no nagai tabbang, but but we can do chanting. Sangai, Sangai, you may know that. Sangai Tabba. We can chant but not singing. Singing means we use different rhythm and 8 vowels. Like, like when we sing, use musical instrument and things. But chanting doesn't allow to use instrument to play like flute, violin, drums. But before that, in traditional countries, before chanting, for example, in Sri Lanka, especially we use some playing drums before the chanting. That means that that's something communication, like that invited people to come and gather here in order to listen to chanting. And also according to our tradition, we know that during when something happened in Buddha's lives, like when he passed away, that's according to that some suttas that they say in commentary, that they say like some devas also use those drums and things to play to respect the Buddha. So by remembering that, so it's still like people in traditional countries, they use some drums and flute to play before some wholesome activities. That's for communication. For people can come and join with us, and also if there are any deity or invisible creatures, invisible beings, they also can listen to that and come and join with our wholesome chanting or activities. So that's how it is for communication, to let many people. Then when people listen to that sound of drum playing, they know exactly this is going to, there happen something wholesome activities. They also create some wholesome thoughts in their mind. They pay respect for Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So that's way it spread that sound. And also in Sri Lanka, we have whole night chanting. Throughout the night, we chant Pali discourses. And at that time, we chant, Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, that the first sutta Buddha delivered on Asahalla full moon day, like July full moon day, and first Buddha's first discourse. There is some communication that some like Tavatinsa Nandevanan Saddan Sutta, like that. Then Tavatinsa Devas that listen to that sound, because that Devas like raise their hand and say sadhu, 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 like that. That this was very, that noise go to the upper Devaralam. Then they also realized that Buddha appeared in the world and Buddha delivered the Dhamma. They also got very happy and they said sadhu, sadhu. That sound go up and up like that until Brahmaral. So like that. So in Sri Lanka, during that chanting, that when the monk recite that particular paragraph, they play drums in order to listen to Deva or something. So it's interesting. So there are so many things, traditions around our Buddha's chanting and later, but in the Buddha's time they were, but people creating a lot of things to communicate each other, and that's why. And singing and chanting totally different. We chanting here in order to eradicate our defilements. Lobha, Desha, Moha. Lobha is craving, desire, and Moha is ignorance, and Desha means enmity or anger. So in that way, but we trying to get wholesome thought and eradicate those defilements. And when we singing, our main we mainly focus on getting attachment and having some fun and enjoy like our ears and with that sound. They create a lot of craving desire like that, attachment. But chanting, our main purpose to detach with those things and concentrate our mind on the Buddha's teaching and also eradicate our defilements and also get liberation. Mainly it lead to get liberation, purified our mind. But when you listen to music or singing, that it's not our thought is not to get liberation or eradicate our defilements. So more attachment coming in, not only one song, then someone waiting to get, like listen to other music and like that. So that's the way we are more generating and attached to this samsaric journey, birth and death circle. We go through it, not ending. But we learn this chanting and practice this chanting, and also we chant or recite in order to get liberation and detach and to make wholesome thought. So these are actually, if you read, there are many suttas. Most of the suttas, they contain Buddha's noble quality, Dhamma's noble qualities, Sangha's noble qualities, and also a lot of good fact details to get our inculcate to our like apply to our day-to-day life and be a good person and go on this path and with more energy and enthusiastically and like that. So you make sense or like
Yes, thank you, Bhante.
Is you okay? Like okay.
Yes, thank you very much, Bhante.
Okay, so we can start, right? Okay, so we can chant together this part again to remember. And okay, so we all can chant together. Is that okay? Okay. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanang buddho bhagavati. Swakato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko ehi passiko opanaiko pachatang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidhang chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho ahuneyo Dakkineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyaketang Lokasati. Okay, so this is our today practice. Buddha Vandana. Repeat after me. Buddha Vandana. Buddho Susuddho Karuna Mahannavo. Can you unmute one? Like Bhikkhunis, can you unmute? Then I can listen to you. Okay. Yo chanta suddhabbara jnana lochano.
Yo chanta
Yo chanta
Chanta
suddhabbara
Suddhabara
jnana
Jnana
lochano.
Lochano
Lokassa
Lokasa
papupa
Papupa
kilesa gatako
Sagatako
vandami
Vandami
buddhang
Buddham
ahang
Aham
adarena tang
Adarenatam
buddho susuddho
Buddho Susutto
karuna mahannavo
Karuna Mahannavo
yo chanta
Yo Chanta
suddhabbara
Suddhabara
jnana
Jnana
lochano
Lochano
lokassa
Lokase
papupa
Papupa
kilesa gatako
Kilesagatako
vandami buddhang
Vandami Buddham
ahang adarena tang
Aham Adarenatam
buddho susuddho karuna mahannavo
Buddho Susutto Karuna Mahannavo
yo chanta suddhabbara jnana lochano
Yo Chanta Sutta Baranyana Lochano
lokassa papupa kilesa gatako
Lokasa Papu Pakile Sakatako
vandami buddhang ahang adarena tang
Vandami Buddham Aham Adarenatam
namo te purisajanya
Namo Te Purisa Janya
namo te purisuttamā
Namo Te Purisuttamam
sadeva kasmin lokasmin
Sadeva Kasmin Lokasmin
natti te patipuggalo
Nati Te Patipukalo
namo te purisajanya
Namo Te Purisa Janya
namo te purisuttamā
Namo Te Purisuttamam
sadeva kasmin lokasmin
Sadeva Kasmin Lokasmin
natti te patipuggalo
Nati Te Patipukalo
namo te purisajanya
Namo te Purisajanya.
Namo te Purisuttama.
Namo te Purisuttama.
Tadeva kasmin lokasmin.
Sadeva kasmin lokasmin.
Natti te patipuggalo.
Napite patipukkalo.
Okay, now we chant together. Okay. Buddho susuddho karuna mahannavo yo chanta suddha bharanyana lochano lokassa papupakilesa gatako vandami buddhang ahang adarena tam. Namo te purisajanya. Namo te purisuttama. Sadeva kasmin lokasmin. Nati te patipuggalo. Okay, now your chance. You can chant and I'm going to listen to your beautiful chanting. Okay, go ahead. You want to try one by one or together?
Together.
Okay.
Buddho susundo karuna mahannavo yo chanta sutta paranyana lochano lokassa papu pagile sakatako vandami buddham amparenatam. Namo te Purisajanya. Namo te Purisuttama. Sadeva kasmin lokasmin. Nasti te patipukkalo.
Okay, sadhu, 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 very good. Yes, and okay, so now you're good and you can read again and again and then it come to your mind and you can memorize it and you can chant without looking at the book. So that's wonderful if we can do it. Okay, so this is the English meaning and you can read and follow word by word yourself. Okay, I'm supporting to pronounce and Pali, so you can read the English one. Okay. And here Dhamma Vandana. Okay. Repeat after me. Okay. So turn on your mic and unmute. Then I can listen your voice, your beautiful voice. And then if you do a mistake, then I can correct. Okay. Dhammo padipo
Namo padipo.
viyatassa sattuno
Viyatassa sattuno.
yo magga pakamata
Yo magga pakamata.
veda binnako
Veda vinyako.
lokuttaro yocha
Lokutaro yocha.
tadatta dipano
Tadatta dipano.
vandami dhammang
Vandami dhammam.
ahang adarena tam.
Aharenatam.
Dhammo padipo
Namo padipo.
viyatassa sattuno
Viyatassa sattuno.
yo magga pakamata
Yo magga pakamata.
Veda Binnako
Veda Vinyako
Lokuttaro Yocha Tadatta Dipano
Lokuttaro yo Chatadatta Dipano
Vandami Dhammang Ahang Adarena Tang
Vandami Dhammang Aham Adarena Tam
Dhammo Padipo Vietassa Sattuno
Dhammo Padipo Vyatassa Sattuno
Yo Magga Phaka Mata Beda Binnako
Yomagapakam Natabeda Vinyako
Lokuttaro Yocha Tadatta Dipano
Lokuttaro Yutadata Dipano
Vandami Dhammang Ahang Adarena Tang
Vandami Dhammang Aham Adarena Tam
Yocha Dhammang Abhinyaya
Yocha Dhammam Abhinyaya
Dhammang Anyaya Pandito
Dhammam Anyaya Pandito
Rahadova Nivatocha
Rahadova Nivato Chan
Anejo Upasammati
Ijo Upasammati
Yocha Dhammang Abhinyaya
Yocha Dhammam Abhinyaya
Dhammang Anyaya Pandito
Dhammam Anyaya Pandito
Rahadova Nivatocha
Rahadova Nivato Chan
Anejo Upasammati
Anejo Upasammati
Yocha Dhammang Abhinyaya
Yocha Dhammam Abhinyaya
Dhammang Anyaya Pandito
Anyaya Pandito
Rahadova Nivatocha
Rahadova Nivato Chan
Anejo Upasammati
Anejo Upasammati
Ye sang dhamma asammutta
Ye sang Dhamma asammuta
paravadesu naniyare
Bhagavate sunanyare
te sang buddha sammadanya
Te sang Buddha sammadanya
charanti visame samang
Charanti visame samam
Ye sang dhamma asammutta
Ye sang Dhamma asammuta
paravadesu naniyare
Bhagavate sunanyare
te sang buddha sammadanya
Te sang Buddha sammadanya
charanti visame samang
Charanti visame samam
ye keciyo sedaloke
Ye ke chivosada loke
vijjanti vivida bahu
Vichanti vivida bahu
Dhammo sada samang natti
Dhammo sata samanamyati.
Etang pivata bhikkhavo
Etam pivata bhikkhavo.
Dhammo sadang pivitvana
Dhammo sadam pivitvana.
Ajaramaranasyum
Achara maranasiyum.
Bhavaitva cha passitva
Bhavayitva tapasitva.
Nibbutā upadikkhaya.
Nibbutta upadikkaye.
If you okay, you can, we can chant together, and then you can chant, okay? We can chant together, okay? Dhammo padipo viyatassa sattuno yo magga bhaka mata beda binnako lokuttaro yo cha tadatta dipano Vandami dhammang ahang adarena tam Yocha dhammang abhinyaya dhammang anyaya pandito rahadova nivato cha anejo upasammati Ye sang dhamma asammutta paravadesu naniyare te sang buddha sammadanya charanti visame samang ye keciyo sadaloke vijjanti vividha bahu Dhammo sada samannati etang pivata bhikkhavo Dhammo sadang pivitvana ajaramaranasyam bhavaitva cha passitva nibbutā upadikkaye. Okay, now your chance to chant and I'm going to listen to you, okay? I'm going to listen to your beautiful chanting. Please do, okay.
Dhammo paripo viyatassa sattuno. Yo makapaka matabeda vinnako. Lokuttaro Chadadata dipano Vandami dhamma aham adare natan Yocha dhammam avinyaya Dhammam anyaya pandito Rahado bhaktiva tocha Anejo upasammati Ye sandhamma asammutta paravade sunaniyare te sambuddha sattanya charanti same samam ye keci osata loke vichanti vividha bahu Dhammo sata samayati etam pivata bhikkhavo Dhammo satam piritvana achara maranasiyum Bhavayitva chapasitva nibbutta upadikkaye.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Impressive. Yeah, you're doing really good. Thank you. And Sangha Vandana. Okay. Sangha Vandana. Sango Suketa.
Sango Suketa.
Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Vyaketa Sanyito.
Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Vyaketa Sanyito.
Yoditta Santo.
Yodita Santo.
Sugatanu Bodhako.
Sugatanu Bodhako.
Lola Pahino Ario Sumedaso.
Lopahino Ario Sumedaso.
Vandami Sangam Ahang Adarena Tang.
Vandami Sangam Aham Adare Natam.
Sango Suketa Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Sango Suketa Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Yoditta Santo Sugatanu Bodhako.
Yodita Santo Sukatanu Bodhako.
Lola Pahino Ario Sumedaso.
Lola Pahino Ario Sumedaso.
Vandami Sangam Ahang Adarena Tang.
Vandami Sangam Aham Adare Natam.
Sango Suketa Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Sango Suketa Vyatiketa Sanyito.
Yoditta Santo Sugatanu Bodhako.
Yodita Santo Sukatanu Bodhako.
Lola Pahino Ario Sumedaso.
Lola Pahino Ario Sumedaso.
Vandami Sangam Ahang Adarena Tang.
Vandami Sangam Aham Adare Natam.
Sukho Buddhanang Upado.
Sukho Buddhanam Upado.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Samagganang Tapo Sukho.
Samagganam Tapo Sukho.
Sukho Buddhanang Upado.
Sukho Buddhanam Upado.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Samagganang Tapo Sukho.
Samagganam Tapo Sukho.
Sukho Buddhanang Upado.
Sukho Buddhanam Upado.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Saddhamma Desana.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Sukha Sanghassa Samaggi.
Samagganang Tapo Sukho.
Samagganam Tapo Sukho.
Okay, very good. And now you can chant, and I'm going to listen to your beautiful chanting. Okay, start.
Sangho suketa vyatiketa sannito Yorita santo sukata lupodako Lola pahino ario sumedaso Vandami sangam aham adarenatam Sukho buddhanam upado Sukham sabdam madesanam Sukham sangassa samagi Samagana tapo sukho.
Very good, very impressive. And also now we're going to chant what we learned today from the from here, like from here to the Sanghavandana. Then we chant Metta Sutta and then done the class. Okay. So let me see which page is the Metta Sutta. Page 46 in this book, and later I will get that 46. If you have a book, you can, that's fine. Okay. So let's start, okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava araham samma sambuddho vijjhacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanam buddho bhagavati Swakatu Bhagavata Dhammo Sandittiko Akaliko Ehi Passiko Opanayiko Pachatang Veditabbo Vinyo Hiti Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyayapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samici Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidang Chattari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Puggala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakkineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyaketang Lokasati Buddho Susuddho Karuna Mahannavo Yo Chanta Suddha Dharajnana Lochano Lokassa Papupakilesa Gatako Vandami Buddham Aham Adarena Tam Namo Te Purisajanya Namo Te Purisuttamam Sadevakasmin lokasmin Natete patipugalo Dhammo padipo viyatassa sattuno Yo magga pakamata beda binnako Lokuttaro yoca tadatta dipano Vandami dhammang ahang adarena tam Yoca dhammang abhinyaya dhammang anyaya pandito Rahadova nivato ca Anejo upasammati Ye sang dhamma asammutta Paravadesu naniyare Te sang buddha sammadanya Charanti visame samam Ye ketiyo sadhaloke Vijanti vivida bahu Dhammo sada samannati Etang pivata bhikkhavo Dhammo sadang pivitvana Ajaramaranasyam Bhavaitva ca pasitva Nibbutta upadikkhaya Sangho suketta bhetiketta sanyito Yoditta santo sugatanubodhako Lolapahino ariyo sumedaso Vandami sangam ahang adarena tam Sukho buddhanam upado Sukha saddhamma desana Sukha sangassa samaggi Samagganam taposuso. Okay, page 47. 46, right. 46. Okay. Karaniya Metta Sutta. Metta Sutta. Okay. Let's chant together. Okay. Karaniya Matta Kusalena Yantam Samsang Padang Abhisamecca Sakho Jucha Sujucha Swacho Chassa Mudhuvanati Mani Santussa Kocha Subarocha Appakichocha Salla Ukauti Santindriyocha Nipakocha Appagabbo Kulesu Ananugiddo Nacha Kuddang Samachare Kinchi Yena Vinyu Pare Upavadenu Sukhino Va Kemino Huntu Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Ye keci pana bhutati. Tasavata varava anavasesa. Digavai mahantava. Majjimarasa kanukatula. Ditthavaiva ditta. Ye ca dure vasanti avidure. Bhutava sambhave siva. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Naparo parang nikubbeta. Nati manyeta kacca cinang kanci. Vyarosana patiga sanya. Nyanya manyasa dukkha miceya. Mata yata niyang puttang ayusa eka putta manurakke evam sabba bhutesu manasambhavaye aparimanam mettanca sabba lokasmin manasambhavaye aparimanam Uddhang adocha tiriyancha asambadang averang asapatang tittang charang nisinnova sayano ayavatassa vigatamiddo etang sating aditteya Brahmametang viharang idamahu Dittincha anupagamma silava Dassanena sampanno Kamesu viniyagedang Nahi jatu gabba seyang Kanayeti Etena sacca vajjena sotti me hotu sabbada. Etena sacca vajjena sotti me hotu sabbada. Etena sacca vajjena sotti te hotu sabbada. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu Sabbarogo vinassatu Mate bhavattantarayo Sukhi digayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalam Rakkantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanubhavena Sabba dhammanubhavena Sabba sanganubhavena Sadha sati bhavantu te Akasatha ca bhummata Devanaga mahiddhika Punyantang anumoditva Chirang rakkantu sasanam Chirang rakkantu desanam Chirang rakkantu tang sadati Abhivadana silissa niccang vaddapachayino Chattaru dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang balang Bhava abhivadana silissa niccang vaddapachayino Chattaru dhamma vaddanti ajuvanno sukhang balang Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Thank you very much for joining the class and by the power of all wholesome thought which we generated today by practicing chanting Buddha's holy word and suttas. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May you have a long life and good health, and may you be able to attain to everlasting happiness of nirvana as soon as possible. And thinking thus, please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a good night for everyone, okay?
Thank you very much, Bante.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay.